Good afternoon. Michael Sabo here with RJO Futures, senior commodities broker. Coming to you here with some afternoon commentary here in the energy markets. Happy Friday to everyone. Today we're going to take a look at is the oil market. Let's start off with here. Oil prices up, trading around 80.15, up about $2. Brent 91.55, up around 230. Give me a call. You want to talk about that WTI Brent spread? I know I talk about that a lot, but there's really some great opportunities in there. So give me a buzz and go into more detail. Nat gas up 267.60, up about 5 to 6 cents there. Complex there much firmer here today. Heat 255.09, up around 278. RBOB up around 248.84. That's up a little over 3.5 cents. So let's get right to the fundamentals here. What's driving oil here higher today versus yesterday? Well, weak dollar here today, a little bit weaker. That's supportive here to commodities in general. So we're catching a bit of a bid there, and I think we're getting, basically a lot of oversold conditions here. The market really, sold off yesterday. Real risk-off attitude today. A little bit of that risk coming back into the market. But we'll see, how things last as we head into next week. Overall, macro data looks pretty weak, not just here in the States here, but, let's look globally. Let's face it, things are still a lot of problems out there. So, I don't think this rally is going to necessarily last in the oil market. We do have a storm kind of brewing in the Gulf. Thoughts there. Might see some rig evacuations happening here. I don't think it's going to be anything major. So I think that's kind of overblown there. Outside markets, look at the equities catching a little bit of a bounce here today. But I'm not looking for anything big out of there as well. So, fundamentals there here for the day, catching a little bit of a bounce. Probably have some shorts that are taking off some profits here as we're heading into the weekend after we got that big breakout. As you know, I like that 81 area. I was calling that as a major support area, which it was there for quite some time. We traded down through that. Look for a retest of that area. So for those of you guys that are looking to play this market here on the long side, I think you could possibly look for a retest of that 81. Now, the market should fail up and around that 81. I'm still now on the downside here, targeting around that the 76 area. But we cross back up above 81. We get some solid closings above there. That 81 could come back into play again. So we got to keep an eye on that. Technically, the market is a bit oversold after this recent breakdown here. So, no surprise here that those indicators are turning up here a little bit today. We'll keep an eye on it. We'll see how we play out next week here. But again, target that 81 here for some significant resistance. Give me a call. I'll talk to you a little bit more about the detailed support resistance levels. And I've got some option strategies for those of you that like to trade options, some really neat option strategies, and I can give you some good insight as to how we can position into that market. The number to the trade desk, 800-367-7290. Give me a call if you'd like to get put on the distribution list to receive the weekly inventory numbers, the expectations, the actual numbers. I email those out. It's a great way to stay in tune with the supply situation that's in that market. And of course, remember that the risk of loss does exist in futures trading, and it may not be suitable for all traders. Good luck and good trading.